Oh, hey YouTube, how you doing? I'm going to show you how you can binge watch Game of Thrones, so stay tuned. Hey YouTube, how the heck you doing? I'm doing great and I hope you are too. I was just catching up on a few episodes of Game of Thrones. Now I didn't start watching Game of Thrones until like 2 days ago, so I've got a few seasons to catch up on, which that means I'm going to have to do some binge watching through my TV, any devices I can. And I want to tell you a couple ways that I'm going to do that and how you can too. The first is, if you have a friend that's been watching Game of Thrones and they've been doing the collection, so maybe they have the DVDs or Blu-rays, that's probably the easiest way to do it. You just, hopefully they can lend them to you. You'll borrow them for a few days, several days, and get all caught up, because we're on season 8 already of Game of Thrones and I want to see what's going on. I've been hearing things around work and everything, and I never was really into wanting to watch it, and then I got more interested, and then by time I was willing to really kind of look into it and everything, they were like season 5 or season 6, and now they're at season 8 and I still haven't watched any of the shows, so I thought I'd do a little binge watching of this series and just see what this is all about. And I started season 1 yesterday. I'm up to episode 5, 6? Actually 6 right now. I was just catching it when you caught me there. I was watching episode 6. And it's pretty interesting. I like it. It's something to entertain you. So I'm going to be telling you what you can do to follow up or catch up on Game of Thrones if you have an interest in that too. First one was the Blu-rays, DVDs from friends. Second one I found was Hulu, and I do have a Hulu subscription. I picked up a sweet deal earlier in the year. It was only 99 cents a month. So for the whole year of $12, I can have Hulu. And Hulu is offering a 7-day trial of HBO Game of Thrones. So I signed up for that 7-day trial. That gives me several days to start watching Game of Thrones. I can probably get a couple seasons in those 7 days. Maybe I'm hoping for 3 seasons. And then once those 7 days fall off, I might get more though. And once those days fall off, the third way I found was through my Amazon Prime. Now I know everybody doesn't have Amazon Prime, but on Amazon Prime they're also offering a HBO trial of 7 days. So that's 14 days that I can watch Game of Thrones, get caught up, and talk around work, you know, like I've been watching it the whole time. Yeah, I've seen that episode. That was a great episode. And none will be the wiser except you guys. And that's going to be probably my next 14 days. Now Apple TV is supposed to be offering HBO on it also, and sometimes they may offer like a promo in the beginning just to get you hooked on HBO, but I can't guarantee there will be a 7-day trial on that. So I just heard recently that with the new beta update that's going to be rolling out later this week, and then the final one will be this month, HBO will be added to Apple TV. So essentially I can be binge watching anywhere I want. I can watch it on my phone, I can watch it on my iPad. I do have Prime TV connection on there, so I can watch it on my regular TV and also the computer. So pretty much anywhere I'm going to be, I can probably catch an episode of Game of Thrones. I was trying to catch a few while I was waiting in line today at the shopping center, getting my groceries, because I usually do self-checkout, but this time it was a little backed up with the self-checkouters, so I kind of went the long way, and I was catching a few minutes of Game of Thrones that way too. So there's a lot of good ways I can get caught up in the series. I don't know exactly how long season 8 will be. The one that I've seen now, season 1, is 10 episodes. I assume most of them are 10, in that range of 10 episodes or so. Season 8 is at 5, I believe I saw. So they have 5 more episodes. So my trial run is probably going to run out before they finish up the season there. But I'll figure out something down the road to catch up on those. But in the meantime, I'm going to join in on the fun of Game of Thrones and see exactly what's going on there. And I wanted to bring that little tidbit to you guys too. So if you're interested in that, check it out as far as Hulu trial for HBO, and then there's Amazon Prime for an HBO trial of 7 days each. And then of course if you have friends that are already watching it or collecting the series, you can always catch up on that way too. So have a good day, guys. Hope you enjoyed this little tidbit, and I'm gonna go back to my next episode of Game of Thrones. Have a good day, my lords and my ladies.